Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Bernardo Silva, as the Manchester City superstar currently has a £50 million release clause in his new contract, and Xavi Hernandez is reportedly still interested in the midfielder. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Dani Olmo, as manager Xavi reportedly likes the former Barca Academy wonderkid, as the player has a 60 million euros release clause in his contract at Leipzig. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. It is no secret that Barcelona hold a long-standing interest in Manchester City superstar Bernardo Silva, but the club's iffy financial situation has prevented them from signing the Portuguese international, who himself has been keen on making the move to Catalonia. A transfer seemed possible this summer as Silva held off on a renewal and waited for Barca's offer, but as was the case in the past, the La Liga champions could not muster up an offer that would convince Man City. Eventually, Silva ended up signing a new contract with Man City, but the doors to a future move to Barcelona are not yet closed. Indeed, according to Mundo Deportivo, while Silva has signed a new contract with Manchester City, the Portuguese international now has a release clause worth £50 million in the deal, which is equivalent to 59 million euros. Silva only signed an extension for a year, renewing his contract from 2025 to 2026 with improved wages that puts him among the highest earners at the Etihad Stadium. At the same time, though, the Portuguese international convinced the citizens to insert a £50 million release clause in his contract, which is well below the 80 to 100 million euros price the Premier League champions had asked for him in the past. The report adds that Silva still wants to join Barcelona, and as such has sought the insertion of the release clause of a fee that could be affordable by the Catalan heavyweights. The attacking midfielder has been a dream target for Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez, and the club still continue to hold an interest in him. Although one concern could be that Silva will be turning 30 next August. Either way, the provision seems to be there if Barca wish to make a move for Silva again after having failed 3 summers in a row. Of course, it has been a try and error when it comes to pursuing for a move for Bernardo Silva. We have seen Barcelona pushing for Bernardo Silva for 3 summers in a row, and it kind of made me wonder, how can we get Silva? Because Xavi Hernandez have been hell-bent on bringing Bernardo Silva at the Camp Nou, but to no avail. There is no denying of the fact that Bernardo Silva is a world-class midfielder, one of the best in the business, and of course, his profile fits that of Barca's style of play, that of Barca's philosophy. The player really wants a Barca move, it is very clear, but the conditions from Barca's point of view have never been met in terms of the finances involved. Of course, since the reign of Josep Maria Bartomeu, the club have been going down, and after the COVID-19 period, we saw Barca's exposing, in fact, their financial mess have been exposed to the whole world. Signing players of top quality has been more difficult than we ever imagined, all boiling down to financial constraints. Bernardo Silva have been pushing and pushing and pushing, but it's quite unfortunate that Barca haven't had that financial muscle to get the deal done. As though it is over for the Bernardo Silva saga, This new report from Mundo Deportivo still comes out to claim that Barcelona, especially through the influence of Xavi Hernandez, is still so much interested in Silva, and also considering the fact that the player's release clause in his new contract that he just extended is worth only 50 million pounds, which is equivalent to 59 million euros. At least it makes sense that Barca could try and push to get that valuation, because I think being it was something close to 100 or 90 as it was in the last contract, then we could have kissed it goodbye. But I think there is still that possibility, honestly, for the fact that the release clause is 59 million euros. Barcelona can still push for it next summer if Xavi really wants him, according to this report. But it's never going to be easy. Pep Guardiola have always said he doesn't want to let Bernardo Silva go. He understands that the player himself wants to go to a bigger or new adventure, as it's clear that he really wants to join Barca, as Barca have been knocking on the door in a lot of occasions. I'm talking about 3 summers in a row. That's quite a lot for a team to keep pushing for a player and they fail. So let's just see how things will go in the Bernardo Silva situation next summer. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, it is no secret that Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez wanted to add another attacking midfielder in his ranks before the transfer window ended, but the financial fair play situation meant that there was no room to bring in one after the signings of Cancelo and Joao Felix. However, the Barca manager continues to desire the signing of a quality attacking midfielder in the future, with dream target Bernardo Silva still on the agenda. Along with Silva, Leipzig star Dani Olmo is another player that Barca manager Xavi likes very much, according to MD. A former trainee of Barca's La Masia Academy, Olmo left the club in 2014 for Dinamo Zagreb, where he honed his skills and became one of the top young talents in Europe before sealing a move to RB Leipzig in January 2020. Olmo has grown into a key player for the Bundesliga outfit and has since linked with a return to Barcelona for a couple of windows now, especially since Xavi took over the reins. However, a move has not materialized thus far. A versatile player, Olmo is capable of playing anywhere across the front line or as an interior midfielder. That, coupled with his know-how of Barcelona style and philosophy from his La Masia days, make him an appealing target. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.